It's the grain I've been for. One thing's for sure, it's time I need some help. This heart holds out for you, waiting here for no one else. I'm in it for love, not in it for the love of a stranger. 'Cause there ain't enough time, there ain't enough love to be found in this world. If we're in it for love, there can be no hurt, harm, or danger. There's no limit for us, let the walls come tumbling down. You and me, leaving our heartache in the sand. The sky's wide open this time it's love we're holding in our hand. I'm in it for the love, I'm not in it for the love of a stranger. 'Cause there ain't enough time, there ain't enough love to be found in this world. We're in it for love, there can be no hurt, harm, or danger. There's no limit for us, let the walls come tumbling down.
Privatise me parts and Wagner me Regis. Avast me little Artie-O. How's me new son? Let's be having a look at him.
Oh, he's beautiful, darling.
I knew it. You've been seeing someone else. Steaming great tart. And now, this.
How's the sex change going then? Hey? The sex change. Went off all right, did it?
Don't want to talk about it.
Talk about it.
Well, I don't know if you've noticed this at all, George, but I'm currently suffering from what can only be described as a slight lack of bilateral symmetry.
Come again?
Well, since I had my operation, 50% of my breast development has become located in the upper cranial region.
Oh, you mean you've got a knocker growing on your head?
Technically put, yes.
I noticed that, didn't I? As soon as I walked in, I noticed that. As soon as I walked in, I said to myself, hello, Dorothy's got a knocker growing on his head. Now, will he want me to mention it, or would he rather keep it under his hat?
I'm sure joining the police force, George, I think we can safely eliminate that as a solution. Not really me, is it?
No. When did you first notice this mammary discrepancy, then?
Well, my first inkling came, really, when I was woken up in hospital and I had a feel round, you know the way you do. And I thought, hello.
How very singular.
Exactly.
What did the doctor say about it, then?
Well, he says, like, you know, give it time and it'll sort of work its way down. It's been like this for a month now, and to be honest, it's not getting any smaller. I feel like a Pope with a very large boil.
Like Kojak with his own red light.
Exactly, yeah. You see, what it is...
It's like an Angel Delight with a cherry on top.
Very similar, yeah. So I don't think
St. Paul's Cathedral with a robin perched on it.
You shut up.
I'm sorry, Dorothy. Still, it's your own funeral. I told you to go to that clinic in Harley Street.
What, you mean the one where your wife's going for her sex change?
That's right. As a matter of fact, she's due back about now. Must be her. Oh, no. Don't tell me they were shut again, Dorothy. Here, this is no time for romance.
Right. I'm confiscating that last sketch and sending it off to the vet to have its naughty bit removed. Colonel Muriel Clean here for the campaign for nice things on television. We believe in goodness, truth and beauty. We think that Julie Andrews should get her own series and Joan Collins should get her own breakfast. And remember, you don't have to watch this endless display of perversitude and fleshy buggery. You've all got a knob there, so use it! Stop that!
Hello, and welcome to another edition of Concise Classics. This week, Robinson Crusoe. Crusoe, in despair, had prayed for the company of another soul, and here, standing in front of him, was the answer. He smiled a warm and happy smile as he surveyed the dark-skinned native whose footprint had so stirred him. I shall call you Friday, for that is the name of the day upon which we have been brought together. The native smiled in return. And I shall call you Lunch, replied Friday, for I am bloody starving. The end. Goodbye.
Alas, poor Yorick, I knew him well. A fellow of infinite jest, of... Wait a minute. This isn't Yorick. He was taller than this.
My friends all tell me that a party's on my poo-pie, as entertaining as the man from Boo-Pie. For when the claret starts to flow, I feel uneasy. The slightest glimpse and I get queasy. I can't stand the sight of blood. As a vampire I'm a dud. When that scarlet stream is in spout, I pass out.
It doesn't take much probing. He's lacking hemoglobin. He's suffering from thrombosis, or is it halitosis?
I'm negative with all things research. Show me blood and I go, Jesus, how do I feel?
How does he feel?
I am such a clock to faint. Somehow I've got to learn restraint.
He'll be so charismatic. One day he'll be plasmatic. He'll be emphatically bad.
But for the moment you can see I'm getting thinner, and as a blood count I'm no winner. I'm quite a sanguine chap, but blood repels me. My doctor says that I'm anemic. Now he tells me I can't stand the sight of blood. As a vampire I'm a dud. With blood and guts and gore I'm a nymph. I'll go limp. I'll pass out at times. And I do a bit of throwing up at parties.
Hey, was that a joke, or was you serious?
I was serious, mate. I really meant it.
Oh, that's all right then. 'Cause I hate jokes like that.
Hello, where's he gone?
As our audience came into the studio tonight, I just happened to memorize all their names. Every single one. Don't believe me? Here goes. Your name is Reg Grimshaw, right? No. No? Oh, well, 1 wrong out of 300 can't be bad. What is your name?
Barbara.
Barbara what? Smith. Barbara Smith.
I slightly don't believe her. It's called Smith these days. Any more Smiths in the audience? See? You're lying! Well, anyway, let's get on with the show. And at the end, I'll recite the names of every single member of the audience. Isn't that wonderful?
Oh, hello, history beavers. Reg, let's look up your ancestors' Prescott here. Well, this, as you all know, is our old chum, Gary Guillotine, star of the French Revolution. The old splitting headache specialist. Very simple principle, actually. Billy Blade is secured at the top by a rope. Remove same and... voila! Tres effective, eh? What actually used to happen all those years ago is the relevant noble aristocratic personage would be laid out on said plank here, and then they had a little brief moment or dirks to reflect upon their naughty doings, and then whammer! Actually, this is a rather good example of the guillotine. Very sturdy stuff it's made of, actually. Oak or pine, I believe. Very sturdy indeed. Kevin, can we take that again?
Aye, well, I've only got one name left to remember now, and that's number 299 in our audience. Barbara Smith, right? Yeah! Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Well, we come to the end of the show, darlings, and all I can say is, where have you been all my life? I'd like to thank everybody connected with this show. We have to connect them or they'd run away. First of all, there's Paul Ciani, our producer, who wears open-neck trousers and sling-back hush puppies. There's Kevin Bishop, our director, who keeps poking his head round the corner on a stick. And a special thanks to everyone in sound, and if it wasn't for them, I'm not forgetting the camera ladies. Yes, here's Doris Wilberforce, camera 3. And I mustn't forget everybody in lovely wardrobe and makeup who built my face and sprayed on my clothes. Oh, and there's one more, yes, of course. Bill and the Light Brigade. And to all of you at home, don't look now. There's someone behind you. Only kidding. He's gone away, but he'll be back. Good night. Boo!
Go prepares for his first date in a year. Next in Time, Gentlemen, Please. You should try the internet. So I've heard.